Hey guys, I'm Les Smith. I got Lonnie Hodge with me, and I got James Sexton with me. Lonnie, you're actually from
Brownsville, Tennessee.
Brownsville, Tennessee. And James, you're from where?
Actually, other side of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Other side of Knoxville. Guys, you're going to see something today that I've been fishing a lot of years. And, you know, most people dream of catching 3-pound crappie, but I'm going to show you a fish limit today that most of you guys absolutely won't believe unless you see what we're doing here. And these fish were caught yesterday by Lonnie and James, and they were caught on the new Fin Spin Pro Series. And I want you to see this. Absolutely, in my opinion, the hottest bait, crappie bait that's ever hit the country. This is created by Leland Lures, crappie magnet. Jeff Smith, a very good friend of mine. We helped him design this bait this summer. We prototyped a lot of different colors and models and designs. And Jeff, which a lot of you fishermen already know about the Fin Spin head, the design on these baits that actually vibrate in the water. These were the top selling baits out of the Grizzly Jig Show. So these are, you'll see the little cup in the head, unique, unlike some of the other spinner baits that are out there. This spinner will actually run or spin at 3.3 miles an hour. When we're power trolling these baits in the summer down here, generally we're running anywhere from 0.9 up to about 1.2. Now the fin spin, just fin spins come without the Pro Series skirts. These are new. This is the newest thing out. A lot of you guys know about the gnats, or meat getters as some calls them. Very, very popular baits down here with this sort of skirt and action in the water for crappie. So this has been added to the fin spin thanks to a good friend of mine, Donald at Crappie Logic. Actually prototyped these for us this summer. Actually Jeff is now going to market with them to roll out, and they're brand new. So they'll be available by somewhere around March the 1st. First shipment is coming in, so these aren't actually on the market yet. But some of my buddies and best fishermen that I know have been using these for a while. We just kind of did a handout. Basically, a lot of these guys will tell you, like Tim Howe and Matt Blankenship and Harry Riddle and Little Jim Riley and David Butler, and just like Andy Stevens and people that have been using these baits for quite a while will tell you that it's absolutely one of the best crappie baits they've ever used. I want to show you the pole that we use, that Lonnie and James used. This is a B&M pole, 16-foot PST that was used. Absolutely a phenomenal pole with some backbone to it for catching bigger fish. But this is the setup that Lonnie was running. Basically, he's got the fin spin at the top, fin spin at the bottom. He's running, what is this, 3/4 ounce weight here in the middle. Now, these were tipped with minnows, so these are Pro Series tipped with minnows. Lonnie, about how fast were you guys running? Any idea?
0.4.
0.4. Okay, so they were running about 0.4 catching these fish yesterday. So that's the setup that was used. Fin spins, top and bottom. These are actually 1/16 here, so that they come in different sizes. 1/4, they come in a quarters, 1/8, 16ths, 1/32. Power trolling dream, slow trolling dream, long lining dream. We've got people that are casting these things right now. John Cotter, Harry Riddle and them up around Wren Lake. I think Stacy Cooper. Stacy's been using these things. So just a lot of really good fishermen out there that are using these things right now. So you got the B&M poles, you got the fin spins. These are some of the color combinations that are going to be available in the fin spins. Just unbelievable color combinations that will be available when they roll out. So be a good assortment of that. And they'll come in a 2-pack. I think eventually Jeff's going to do those in bulk. but they'll eventually come out in 2 packs. But now I'm fixing to show you guys something. Yesterday, they caught a 30 boat limit. And, and I'm telling you guys, I've never seen it. It may be the first time you've ever seen it, and maybe the last time you've ever seen it. But 6 of these crappie that we fixing to pull out of here start at 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Is that correct, Lonnie? I think.
Yeah, on my scale.
310 on the scale. 6 of these fish are over 3 pounds that were caught on those fin spins, and that'd be an impole. But I mean, look at these fish, and just absolutely unbelievable. For size, I've never been fishing in my life and had 6 fish over 3 pounds. Now, the average fisherman would see this box of fish right here, and how many were over 2 pounds, Lonnie? Just about every
20.
one of them? 20
Yeah,
or so?
I mean,
But all these fish, the average guy would absolutely go crazy over, but they're all over 2 pounds. Well, we're going to show you something right here, and we're going to just start out with some of these fish, and you can see we've got it kind of
you got a zero?
zeroed out right there. So there's one, and get a good close-up right there so you can see how much over 3 pounds that crappie is right there on that scale right there. And there's another one. And there's another one. Uh-oh.
That one almost tipped the scale.
There you go. That's that, and that one's well over 3 too. So let's dump this one. And that one's over 3. We're gonna take a top 7 here. So let's put these fish in here. So look at this weight with 7 fish right there.
What's it say?
21 and a half pounds is what it's reading right now. Unbelievable. That's 7 crappie, guys. 21 and a half pounds. And I don't know if I've ever seen a weight of 7 fish that big in my life. Guys, here's the top 7 fish all laid out together right here. That would be the top 7 that weighed about 21 and a half pounds all together. And most of these fish are 15 and a half, maybe between 15 and a half inches, every one of these fish. And
look at that girth. They're feeding up so
there's
good.
one that's 16 inches right there. I mean, you're one of the better fishermen that I know. Where, in a comparison of jigs, baits for crappie fishing, where do you put this bait?
I mean, look at that. I'm solid.
Have you ever caught a mess of fish this big?
Until today, we had 3 3-pounders. That was our record for my boat. So this honestly is the best day we've had. Five fish.
So evidently it's credited to the Pro Series fin spins,
Exactly.
and being in poles. Yeah, I mean it's they got enough backbone to handle these kind of fish.
Right. Those
And-
PSTs are strong. They'll do the job. They'll handle fish like that where you can control them to get them in the net, maybe.
I mean, you think the crappie fishing world's ready for those things?
I wish you would have told everybody that.
That's what all my buddies. I wish I had my phone with me. I had Drew Brown texting me this weekend, and he had a boat limit, and he had a picture of a fin spin in his hand. And Drew's a great fisherman, and he said, "Hey, the bomb." I had Tim Howell. He and I fished together on Friday,
Right.
and just slayed him boat limit. And Tim went back with some on a guide trip and had him. He sent me some pics yesterday, and he's been posting on his Facebook page. Matt Blankenship, all these guys that are using these things out there right now are just slaying it. Jimmy Riley and some of those guys, David Butler, all of them were down this weekend. We were testing some more colors out this weekend, and just everybody caught boat limits of fish. And
We've limited out every day since Saturday.
James, you've been on probably quite a few fishing trips yourself. You ever done anything like this?
This is the best day I've ever had. I broke my personal record 16 times. My personal best was 2.02. And every one of these fish that I caught was over 2 pounds.
Wow. Wow.
So,
Unbelievable. All credit to the fin spins
all
and
fin spins.
B&M. Cool, man. Guys, we had to do this video because I don't know if we'll ever do it again. I mean, I've never seen it in my lifetime. I've never seen this quality of fish come out of a fishing trip. Hey,
That's what we're
guys,
chasing.
if you believe in fate, I believe in looking at what these guys used. It works. I think at this point, it may warrant some of you guys to look at getting some of these Pro Series. Guys, I just had to video this. These guys are just awesome fishermen. Excited me. I've never seen it. When Lonnie called me yesterday, I said, Lonnie, now, I mean, you know, you got your boots on, or you're stretching this thing a little bit? And he said, just wait till you get here. And when I came and saw this, I said, we got to get it on video because it'll be a one-time story. And unless somebody can beat that, I'd like to see it. But hey, guys, fin spin, B&M. What else can we say?
Good day on the lake.
Good day on the lake. That's it, man. We're out of here.